Wowie zowie. I've purified myself in the waters, and I'm ready to stream.
Wow.
Welcome. Alright.
Welcome.
Welcome to the world.
Yep.
Alright. I wonder why it forces you to reconnect your controller. Connect controllers for 2 players. Oh. Online play 1 player. As in 1 player local.
Yes.
Okay. Friends.
Oh, I put the code in the chat. Well, in our chat, but I could put it in the chat so other people can join.
Okay.
If anybody is in the area.
Okay, meaning I could just click your guy and join room.
Yep.
Okay.
Room code. I'm just gonna put that there and pin it. That way the people know.
Neat. So anyone can join?
Yeah.
Alright. We can get I guess you can't really grief on here yet. You can't hack. The Switch 2 is too new.
I mean, theoretically, you could. We just haven't.
Yeah.
We haven't expanded our brain power enough yet.
Theoretically, for the sake of argument.
Also, I imagine a lot of people, like, unless you're in, like, I was thinking about this today. Unless you're like in an enthusiast community, you're probably not in a rush to try to hack your $500-something console.
True.
You know, potentially brick it or do whatever.
All right.
So I can start the game, or we could just, like, you know.
I'm having so much fun in the lobby. I'm in the damn Mario Kart world.
It's a whole new world, you could say.
You could kill Toad.
See, the joke doesn't work that well because on your stream you're in Mario Kart, you're in Mario Brothers land. But I'm in the Arabian inspired land, so the joke works.
Well, I'm in the desert, so
Yeah,
I guess.
well, you're like in the mesas, if I'm saying it correctly. There's a desert.
I'm in the southwest Mesoamerican area.
Yes.
Stolen from the Copper Man.
Thank you for. Yeah. Thank you for having me on the stream, by the way. This is cool. I like my PNG.
you like Loogie? I think it fits you.
You gotta help us. Yes. It's great. Anyways, let me see. What can I do? Start.
All right.
Let's start to play.
Fire when ready.
Okay. About to drop the nukes. I would drop the 200cc if I had one, but
I hate 200cc.
it is kind of like, on one hand, I would like for it to be there. On the other hand, it was kind of, I guess, imbalanced, you could say.
Apparently, the code was analyzed, and 200cc is actually higher than 200. It's closer to like 250 or something.
Interesting.
It's too rich for my blood.
I'm gonna kind of go like vanilla for now. 4 races. Intermission. Don't care. Alright.
The rules. Final destination, no items.
Yeah. It's I might do. I was gonna say maybe we can try battle. I haven't tried battle at all yet. We'll start it. Crown City.
I haven't played battle since the olden times.
I didn't play too much battle growing up, but the one I'm probably the most familiar with is the 64 version. You would turn into a bomb when you died. You would be you would be an agent of chaos.
I would. I never had anyone to play with, so I would plug in the SNES mouse to 2-player, and then I just run around the battle mode.
Damn.
And shoot the second guy, pop his balloons.
Dang.
Who's your main?
You're looking at
Baby Bow. Oh.
Now Pokey.
Okay. Pokey
As soon as I
Minch.
saw it was love at first sight. As soon as I saw Pokey, I was like, yes.
He's definitely
glorious.
a fella.
He's a fella.
He's too dangerous for me, and he scares me.
I'm excited to unlock Rocky Wrench, though. If Rocky Wrench was available, I'd give him a go.
That's the mole, right? Who throws...
Yeah.
He throws Wrench Eye.
Yeah, he has what's it called? Like the sewer lid on his head. He wears it like a hat in this game.
I used to make ground beef. I like how there's a rest stop. We're gonna get Taco Bell.
Oh. I think I'm about to change you.
Damn.
Oh, I'm getting Mario. I'm getting Mario Karted right now. I just want to let you know. The Mario Kart thing is happening.
You're entering cart mode. You can't be held liable for what happens. I feel like I'm picking on the poor cow. He's been through enough.
That's why we gotta pull him out.
We have to switch to plant-based meat. I can't wait for lab-grown meat.
Yeah, I feel like they're getting close. Like, the pea protein stuff is pretty good. I still prefer the real thing, but it's like if I had to switch, I could pull it off.
I've yet to try any of that stuff. I've never even had tofu.
Okay. Oh, tofu's pretty good.
One day.
I'm not even vegetarian, but I'll get when I go to the Chinese place, specifically the one close to me. I won't name names, but I asked for the bean curd and broccoli, and like every other, it's like not fried. It's not fried tofu. It's just like it's tofu, but it's like it's gelatinous. Like
yeah.
Stuff.
I'm not sure how the texture would do with me. But I suppose it's all about cooking it right.
Yeah, exactly.
Pinguino is number one, of course. My beautiful boy.
Yeah, I'm glad he's here.
He deserves it. He's worked so hard. Climbing cool mountain after being dropped to his death.
It's that exact penguin, is what you're saying.
Yeah, he grew up.
See, this is new lore. Let's see, can I want to get rid of this intermission garbage.
Nintendo EAD is too much of a cowardly troop to include pause menu lore like Kirby does.
I'm just gonna hit random.
You pause a Kirby game and you get the fucking the Iliad.
For real, that would be on brand. That would be on as on brand as the things that Kirby says in his games.
It's baby Luigi. I'm just absolutely abusing.
Man, why do the babies have to come back? See, this could have been lore accurate. We could have had lore accurate Mario Kart. Now I either have to make up some BS headcanon that, oh, there's like a time rift and everyone's younger selves are here again.
Yeah.
Or
It's Mario and Luigi partners in crime.
yeah. My immersion is ruined. Thanks, Reggie.
It's funny that if you know Spanish, Kirby is just saying chicken all the time.
Mm. Oh yeah. Well, that's Pollo, right?
Yeah.
So, one of my favorite puzzle games is Chicken Tetris.
Baby Luigi is taking L's.
Baby Luigi.
That dolphin looks so ridiculous.
I love him. I love all my Mario rejects.
Incoming.
Uh-oh.
Pinguinho is approaching. He's canonically Brazilian.
Oh. Oh.
I was actually disappointed to find out that that's not how you say penguin in Portuguese.
Oh. How do you say it then?
I have no idea. I keep saying pinguinho. That's my Portuguese headcanon. Duking it out. I'm interacting with Cow.
Interaction. Let's see.
Cracking open a Diet Dr. Thunder.
Let's go. Sam, the Sam's Club stuff.
Yeah, the only one for me. Even name
Pretty
brand
good.
Dr. Pepper doesn't taste as good. It doesn't have that
Glad.
RC Cola-ish taste to it.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good for like $1 2-liter soda. Hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah, I think a 12-pack is like $5. That's good in my books. Beautiful, proud boy in his crown. Standing tall and proud. I wonder what determines the head of the pack on multiplayer online. Is it always Baby Luigi or if it's randomly chosen?
I think it might be random. I think it's in single player. It's definitely like predetermined because I think it's always going to preview who you unlock.
Damn
Online,
you,
I don't
Boo.
know.
I think this
Curious
game
for-
challenges our preconceived notions of what a racing game could be. Back of the box quote. Nice. The red shell is easily hopped over with the feather. This is our first true next-gen game.
Truly. I like to keep joking. This is the first. Okay, two jokes. It's the first strand type kart racer, or it's the first open zone kart racer. It's got rail grinding.
I love that Kojima quote where he comes up with that, creates a new genre of the strand type. Sure thing, Kojima. Whatever you say. Hey, I didn't make Metal Gear Solid, so I think he has
Yeah.
more right to determine a genre than I do.
Yeah, what do either of us know?
Just a schmuck.
I'm just some guy on the internet that likes to categorize things and put things in neat little boxes.
I love that tweet he put out that he's wearing like a rainbow shirt. And he's like, "This is my rainbow shirt. Please note that I am not a gay." Or something like that. He says, "I am not a gay."
Thanks, Kojima. I knew I could rely on you.
A press release from Kojima Games. Kojima-san is not a gay. You'd fool me with all the subtext in Metal Gear Solid. Ooh. All my shells gone.
Curious if the same song plays for both of us. I'm getting like a remix of the Bianco Hills.
Yeah. That's what I got.
I forget, but I heard there's actually, because we're going from like track to track.
Whoa.
Wow. Because we're going from like track to track, there's like actually like hundreds of potential routes.
I see. I totally understand. Doesn't get it at all.
It's like you can select the same course like a dozen times, but get a different track each time you go there.
Yeah, I haven't mentally mapped anything out. I'm just riding.
Me neither. I'm playing like completely reactive. But it's cool to know that it's there.
The first procedurally generated racing game.
I'm trying to think if that's been done. Probably do it for like an old game. Like the not real 3D stuff.
Oh, that armadillo. Hop on this rail grinding. Oh. The rail doesn't like it when you input a control stick. It'll toss your ass. Damn. You could barely trick on it.
You could flip forward if you want to trick, but not like.
Yeah, true.
You don't want to. I guess you don't want to do like a full jump either. So if you're just jumping on the rail, then it'll slow you down.
Pinguino. Robert Pinguino.
My little pinguini. Pingo.
I wonder who would win in a fight, Gumby or Pingu. I feel like Gumby, he's too innocent. Now Pokey, he might be able to take Pingu on.
It all comes back around, that's right.
I want one of those bendy Gumbies.
I should make like a bendy pokey figure.
True.
It's like what you were talking about. Nintendo needs to like
they need to put some thought behind their merch instead of just licensing Jack specific to make little checkout aisle figurines.
Yeah. Get creative, like with the what's it called, the magic hand or whatever.
Yeah. They should make reprints. Make the baseball launcher thing. Mm-hmm. Literally anything they'll make, people will buy, so. It's hard to come up with a dud.
there's the light blue Yoshi that works at Wendy's.
I wonder how well a team of Yoshis would do at a fast food restaurant.
Probably pretty well. Oh, I like caught a wave and I kept boosting off it. That was cool.
They probably take pride in their work.
Yeah. I like workhorses.
True. They are referred to as horses in the design documents. Mario World, codename Mario Horse.
Well, what many people don't know is that Miyamoto originally wanted to make Yoshi a horse, but they didn't have time. Oh. Rip to the blue shell.
Banana. Oh, banana.
Oh, banana. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for DK Bonanza.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have went. I don't know if I would have went with the name Bonanza. I know they just wanted to do the funny pun. Would have called it like I would have wanted to like riff off of Odyssey or something. They call it like DK Voyage or something.
DK's Wrath. A spiritual successor to Asura's Wrath.
DK Iliad. Congratulations on winning that cup.
Thank you. So proud. Make me proud, son. I gotta explore more shortcuts. There's all this extra stuff here. Holy shit, there's a half pipe. Nice.
Yeah.
Here's the kicker.
The world is so dense. There's so much going on in every scene.
You do a kickflip.
Alright. You down for a knockout tour? Cure.
I'm using tilt controls.
Take it easy on me.
Ooh, I could choose from a variety of courses.
I was rewatching the Mario movie recently for like the 4th time.
Wow.
And
I haven't rewatched it once.
And I took mental note that in the scene where the the blue shell Koopa turns up, he like yells out blue shell like before he does his attack. I was just thinking, like, first of all, how chicken jockey-esque that is, and second of all, it's not even, we call it blue shell, but it's actually spiky shell, so he's not even saying his own name correctly. It's an otherwise flawless movie, but I couldn't help to point that out.
I bet I bet if Mario had come out after Minecraft, we would have had a chicken jockey moment in the theater.
Oh yeah, like it would have been that same scene, but more people would have lost their shit.
People would be throwing blue shell plushies in the theater.
People would be making threats. Like maybe like the scene where the Plum King blows up. I'm gonna do something.
Oh my
crazy.
god.
I'm gonna do something you did not expect.
You'll never guess. They're gonna call in the fucking SWAT team to the Mario movie. It turns out the Joker movie didn't cause any violence, but it's the Mario movie they had to watch out for.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if there's any like hard statistic for that, but I did hear like I think some movie workers said, yeah, like the Minecraft movie, like the audience for the Minecraft movie was like more unhinged than like audiences for Joker. or something to that effect. I don't know. It could be one of those cases where I'm misremembering the quote or something.
And I guess it was mostly kids.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I didn't, like, I'll go to see certain family. Obviously, like, the Mario movie, I'm gonna make an exception for. But for the most part, I'm like, yeah, this is like a movie where a lot of kids are gonna be there, so I'm not gonna go see every animated movie that comes out.
Damn, I'm in 13th place.
It's okay. You can come back. To be Mario Kart.
I must become Martin Kart. I heard there's a work production cut of the Minecraft movie with no CGI, and I really want to watch that.
Yeah, I think that was the version that was leaked before it.
Oh hell yeah!
Aired.
I'm gonna find a copy of that and watch it.
Yeah,
I haven't watched the regular movie yet,
yeah,
and I don't plan to.
Yeah, me neither, honestly. Eventually I'll see it when I'm like just bored and curious, but I don't have like. I feel like just seeing those compilations online is like enough. I feel like I got my fill already. No offense to anyone who does enjoy that movie. By all means, more power to you.
I've actually never played Minecraft. I kind of want to play it. Next time there's a surge in people playing it, I'll probably download it.
Yeah, I mean, the funny thing is, like, I have a friend group there where I was playing with for a while. I wasn't like super into it, but I was hosting a server, so I figured why not? Give me something to do. And the Minecraft movie is like everything it has to do with its source material is like it's so like that was the reason I was like when they announced that movie, it like looks like a parody of itself. Because it's like
it looks like a Funny or Die 10-minute video.
Yeah, but it's not 10 minutes.
It needs to have like Andy Samberg in it or something.
I got the sense, and obviously there's probably no truth to this, or I'm just like, I'm projecting maybe, but I got the sense that like the people working on it didn't want to make it. That's what the trailers said to me.
Oh, for sure. Well, and to be studio's involvement with everyone wanting to actually work on it would be a difficult task. You know, you need like hundreds of people to work on it. No, not everyone is going to be thrilled.
Right. Even then, it's like, even fans, like, how would, even if you got like a studio full of Minecraft fans and asked them to make a Minecraft movie, it's like, how do you do that? Because with something like a Mario movie, I'm like, okay, I could ask 10 people, how would you go about making a Mario movie? And they might come up with similar answers. But what are the answers going to be to making a Minecraft movie? Besides,
For sure.
You know, 'cause it's like, who the fuck is Steve anyway? You know what I mean? Like, and what does Steve really, like, does Steve really even mean anything to the Minecraft lore?
I always thought I always found it strange that people latched onto Steve when he's essentially like the default skin.
Yeah.
But I guess it makes sense. I feel like he has like a joke name, like a placeholder name, like Steve.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I thought too, actually. And I'm pretty sure that that is the case, but you know how things can kind of transmutate into becoming something else.
Yeah.
A lot of that happened when Microsoft bought Mojang, like in terms of like the way they market it and stuff. Still feels like yesterday that happened, but I think it's been some time.
They made the right choice in being hands-off with the actual production of the game. And just let Mojang do their thing.
Nanners.
Damn. Gotta work on my timing. Shout out to Saribot for cleaning up spam.
Yes, good job.
Because somehow Twitch can't detect when a hacked account says best viewers. Best viewers on butthole.com. The auto mod didn't pick up on that. Billion-dollar company, by the way.
Want Jeff Bezos' personal apology.
That's right.
Oh, that was fun. Because I won.
Oh, did you? I didn't even notice because I was too busy having fun.
See, that's how you.
Which
that's
makes
how you
me
won.
the real winner, if you think about it.
That's how you. That's how you win in every game.
Yeah. I had more fun than you.
I'm gonna fun so hard. You're not even gonna know what to do. Alright, let me see. I wonder what Coin Runners is. I guess I'll find out. I've never done this. Never done this mode.
Oh, there's different modes. Interesting.
Yeah, there's like it's all the same modes that you have in single player. Ooh, the big donut. So I wonder if it's kind of like battle, because I think those are like battle courses.
I like Wario's shades.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think you just gather coins.
I could do that.
So what they sort of did for this game, they kind of did it in between of what they did in like previous games, where they didn't make specific tracks, but they take like parts of existing tracks that would work well, or at least work better for like battle stages.
Oh, so these are... This is a battle mode version of the tracks.
Yeah. I mean, it is kind of like, it's circular, so it's like, I get it, I see the vision, but I'm sure some people won't be happy that it's like, oh, but they didn't make original courses, per se. I don't know, I'm probably gonna try these modes. Like, I've never been a big battle mode guy, so...
I think 8 had unique battle courses, right? There was like a
Deluxe.
Splatoon one. Yeah.
8 Deluxe did.
Yeah.
But 8 on launch, like, and that's kind of what I was like alluding to. 8 on launch was literally just the courses again, just the regular courses. You would drive on them. I remember that was like heavily criticized, seen as a move to get the game out quicker. This is like, and I can see they kind of did that here, but it's kind of, I think this is a decent enough compromise because, you know, the whole game is open anyway, so you can just take a chunk from that world and make it a battle course. I get it.
I have 1 coin somehow.
Have you been getting hit?
I think I fell off at one point.
Okay.
Can I attack you and take your coins?
Might. Yeah, when I got hit, I lost 3 coins.
If I'm not gonna win, I can at least make you lose.
Oh, dang.
It is not enough to win. My enemies must fail. Shun Tzu, the art of the deal.
Mm. Oh, dang, Pauline.
Pauline out here. Grinding. Making stacks.
She's a classy lady.
Dino jump.
Say, can I change the rules? I think I have to commit. I'll do Dino next time, just for you.
Thank you.
Stick your arms out just for you. Inflate himself like a balloon.
They should have put Lanky in this. The DK64 guys really get forgotten.
I want all the Kongs.
Alright, I suppose I could try.
Time to use 1% of my power. Sorry, that was cringe. Cringe joke. Just playing with the traffic cones.
It's not about the money. It's about how many likes I could get on Twitter.
What's a Twitter?
I gotta get these numbers up. I need to see number go up.
Need to gamify capitalism.
That sounds like a good idea.
I'm sure nobody's thought of that before.
I love knocking into people. Realistically, the riders should be getting like physically obliterated.
They should be like suffering from mass dehydration.
Blunt force trauma. No seatbelt is gonna save you for when DK comes and crashes his whole cart into you.
Nothing's gonna save you when he throws his banana peel on the track.
Mm-hmm.
I have so much money. I'm rich. I'm rich beyond my wildest dreams.
I'm second, so I might as well be last. Absolutely unacceptable.
So can I... Yeah, let's do balloons. Oh, I can't like... Okay, fine, whatever. I can't change it in the middle. I'll do dino. Oh, okay. Focus.
Breep.
Is that Moo Moo propane?
I think that's milk.
Okay.
They're huge canisters of milk.
I don't know why the concept of like a tank of like a metallic tank of milk is like foreign to me on the subconscious level. Unprocessed.
I suppose it could be like methane gas harvested from the cow farts.
That's funnier than it should have been. I'm imagining the process they would go through.
Banan. Banan? Oh, banana. Truly, this is a Mario Kart world.
That's what they tell you before it cuts to credits.
Sniper on the grassy knoll. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that this is truly a Mario Kart world. It's good that it's fun to just fuck around.
That's kind of, yeah, that's kind of the appeal to me. I know not everyone's like, I've been hearing more and more discourse for the idea that like, you take an existing concept and you make it open world, and it like kind of becomes diluted. I don't know. I mean, I think this is freaking awesome. I was a kid that would play Diddy Kong Racing and just get lost in the freaking upworld for like hours, because you know you're just looking. It's just interesting, and you're looking for secrets and whatnot.
Yeah, for sure.
So to me, it's just like it's the same thing, but I don't know. I think there's just a. I think there's like a vocal group of people that just don't like open world for some reason. Maybe it's because it's a trend. Maybe it's a trend, you know, because it's a trend or whatever. But I don't know. I like it. Give me big video game. Within reason, of course. Like if the game was truly like empty and had nothing going on in it, then yeah, I would see the problem. I know it sounds like I'm defending this game against an imaginary group of people.
Yeah, size isn't always good if it's not gonna be if it's not gonna be interesting, or if it's
Yeah,
like
that's why
overly complicated, like Banjo-Tooie.
I was about to bring that up.
Yeah.
I think we were on the same wavelength there. But yeah, that's an issue that's been around for quite a while. Or rather, a pitfall in game design. It was not introduced recently.
All right, I'm bursting with piss, so, so I'm gonna have to BRB real quick.
Feel free.
You could choose to be entertaining or dead silent.
Sure. To entertain the audience, I will recite the entire first chapter of Moby Dick. All right, here we go. I'll try to do it in like a Luigi voice though. I'll do it in like the Hotel Mario voice. Okay. Call me Ishmael. Some years ago, never mind how long precisely, having little or no money in my purse, and nothing particular to interest me on shore, I thought I would sail about, a little and see the watery part of the world. The Mario Kart world, you could say. Is a way I have it is a way I have of driving off the spleen and regulating the circulation. Whenever I find myself growing grim about the mouth, whenever it is a damp, drizzly November in my soul, whenever I find myself involuntarily pausing before coffin warehouses and bringing up the rear of every funeral I meet, and especially whenever my hypos get such an upper hand of me that it requires a strong moral principle to prevent me from deliberately stepping into the street and methodically knocking people's hats off. Then I account it high time to go to sea as soon as I can. This is my substitute for pistol and ball. With a philosophical flourish, Kato throws himself upon his sword. I quietly take to the ship. There is nothing surprising in this. If they but knew, almost all men in their degree, sometime or other, cherish very nearly the same feelings towards the ocean with me.
Yeah.
And you gotta help us. Welcome back.
Is that the old man in the sea?
Yeah, I was reading the first chapter of Moby Dick.
Oh, I was close.
I was trying to do it in like a Luigi voice, but it just became me yelling.
It just works. Are we gonna do more coin, or are we gonna?
I'm gonna.
What else? What other modes are there?
I was gonna say they're the only one we haven't done is balloon mode. Otherwise, we could just do more racing.
Poo poo mode.
Poo poo. Pee pee poo poo. Ooh, we could be on a team. Does that sound like fun?
Yes.
We'll do frantic items.
Ugh, I just made myself dizzy. I love being a jackass and just running into other cars.
Quite fun.
Voices. EK Spaceport. I see. The monkeys have built a society more advanced than our own. They've figured out gay space communism. I'm so jealous. Un, dos.
Oh, it's like that one song by U2.
The first time I ever used an iPod, it was my cousin's iPod, and that's the only song he had on there. And I just listened to it on repeat while we were at the immigration office. this specific memory of that.
There's a story there. Would you say that experience gave you vertigo?
For sure. Maybe you want to throw up. They need to bring back the scroll wheel. They had gold. It gave you a tactile feeling.
Apple will be like, we celebrate the 100th anniversary of iPod. We've gone back. They'll start doing like the Nintendo thing.
They're gonna lean into nostalgia.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they should be doing already. They should have like, they should have fucking Mac 1 like merch with the with the old icons and stuff.
Yeah, and considering like how they're like all their phones are kind of the same. They're getting more homogenized. It's all just kind of the same crap. Dang.
Whoa.
Naturally, they would be like, all right, guys. We gotta shake things up.
We gotta go back.
Back to the past. Samurai Jack.
I think the Zoomers are bringing iPods back. Last I checked in on them.
I don't check in on the Zoomers.
And they're bringing everything back.
Zoomers see CRT TV and they're like, wow, this is like my analog horror video. I'm like, this is just the shit I grew up with.
I hated this fucking thing. They're bringing back CDs after people not wanting them for like 2 decades.
Yeah, I mean, that I understand to an extent, because it is cool to have, it's cool to physically have something.
Yeah.
As far as physically having things, that's like the last thing
As
you
the
can get.
as the consumer landscape becomes a nightmare, people are gonna want to go back to better ideas. Want to do physical. They want to own their shit again.
Hey, I saw Walmart is selling like vinyls now.
Yeah, that's been going on for a while.
I'm surprised it's still going on, so to speak. Like, when did that start? Like 2-3 years ago?
Vinyls?
Like
The vinyl revival?
Yeah.
About at least like 5 years ago, but
Okay.
it's like right before COVID, I think.
Oh, yeah, that would be 5 years.
The march of time never ceases to amaze me.
Yeah, 2020 just feels like that didn't happen. We just lost a year. Which, I mean, we did, but I mean, like, in my perception of time, it's like that year didn't happen.
What the hell was that? I was in a fucking tank.
I hope I don't have to wait until the last update of this game to play as Funky Kong again.
Oh yeah. People love Funky.
Yeah. we finally got him back in 8 Deluxe in the last update. Now it's like, oh, sorry, new game.
Oh shit, he was?
Yeah.
I was off of 8 by then.
Fair enough. I don't think the DLC tracks were like all that good.
Nintendo likes to do a thing now where they have like one final push for DLC. Like late into the system's life. They did that with Animal Crossing.
Which I know entirely, you know, I don't mind that model, it's fine. It's just, yeah, then we gotta go through the cycle again of rebuilding the content.
I'm always checked out by then.
Yeah.
Ironically, the one game I wanted them to do it with, they just abandoned, even though it sold 1 billion copies because of COVID. They dropped New Horizons. They're like, yeah, we're done with this shit. Fuck you.
Everyone got out of the house and got off the island.
We made the edition of Animal Crossing that needed the most work. But we dropped it. We dropped it off at the orphanage. Thanks for nothing. Have you been enjoying Animal Crossing New Horizons on your Nintendo Switch? Fuck you! Suck our fucking ass. I remember when they said that. They sent emails out.
Reggie himself sent out that email.
Yeah. I can't believe I put nearly 1,500 hours into that game. I was fucking... I don't know what was wrong with me.
It's fine. I kind of missed out on it, but I get it. Like
I was in some kind of state of mind.
I think a lot of people were.
I was retreated into the womb.
Yeah. When I remember when that game came out, there was like a lot of memes about you know, it came out on the same day as like Doom Eternal. So there's that Isabelle from Doom Guy.
Yeah.
A lot of people were like pairing them and stuff. I was more on the Doom Guy side. I respect Animal Crossing. I just never really got into it. Maybe one day.
Yeah. I couldn't even fully articulate what made me play New Horizons that much. Because I've always played Animal Crossing, but never to that extent. I don't know what came over me. I think it's like it did something psychologically to me.
Nintendo put something in the water.
I think Nintendo did COVID. They did it to sell more games.
Yeah.
They had Miyamoto on the line, and he said, "Do it. Release it." What the?
Uh-oh. I say, are you lagging?
No. Are you?
Okay. No, I'm not. I saw the stream. I mean, that might just be me. Where the stream died.
Oh. Oh, I had a blip. I'm back now, though.
Alright, cool.
That might have been Twitch. I think Twitch has been funky lately. For the past couple days.
Jeff Bezos needs to get off his lazy ass and fix these servers.
Yeah. He's fucking the land port with his bald head.
You can stop taking these joyrides to the moon in space.
For some reason, when I picture Jeff Bezos in my mind, he's always wearing a tuxedo.
He's like the guy from Hitman or the guy from Deal or No Deal.
I'm probably thinking of like a specific stock image of him. With this stupid little smirk. And his dumb clitoral head. I should have bought fucking PayPal. I should I should have invested in PayPal in 1998. Man, I'd be rich.
That wasn't Bezos. That was Musk.
They're all the same guy. They're all demons.
And if you invested in Amazon like back then, you could have been Jeff Bezos.
Amazon was just a bookstore, right?
Yeah.
And and they had A to Z. Amazing. Yeah, I see. Shit. Oh, that's good. That's not good.
At least the lightning was quick. Makes me not hate it as much.
I like the Boo Boardwalk.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the first game. And also being a child and going to Seaside Heights. And playing the shooting gallery.
I don't think I've been there since well, no, I think I was there one time after Sandy, but that was like
I think none of the stuff that I saw as a kid exists anymore.
yeah.
I think it's been destroyed and rebuilt at least like 3 times.
Yeah, I do need to check it out though.
Also, the Atlantic City Boardwalk and the Seaside Boardwalk melds into one place in my mind.
I don't know if I've. What?
I know Seaside has the water park, but both of them have a pretty big boardwalk. Damn, my items. Lightning has to be the worst. The worst fucking item. They should get rid of it. I'm drafting an email right now.
Gonna write a 10-page essay on why lightning needs to be removed.
Miyamoto at nintendo.co.jp. Dear Shiggy.
Do you want to get shiggy with it?
We need to get Shiggy on board.
Yeah, I think the likelihood of the lightning hitting depends on like the distance between the players. I think there's some kind of balance to it. Get those coins. Yeah, there is the very real chance where we just don't do anything. We can just explore the open world at the same time. Ah, screw that. I'll probably go until like 9 o'clock, I'm thinking. Not
Head-on crash.
I'm gonna make the calm difficulty hard.
I still think about one time I came up to a fork in the road around here. And it was at night. And the car that was coming my way almost hit me. We were off by like an inch. He almost hit me like just dead on. Like he was probably on Xanax or something. He was like directly straight into me, like taking two Hot Wheel cars and fucking crashing them into each other. And I used every bit of my fucking reaction speed. And I avoided it.
All your Mario karting was leading up to that moment.
It was life or death.
Yeah. I can recall like 2 near collisions I had. They were both with like Jeep Outback drivers.
Noted. I'll keep a lookout.
Yeah. Not to stereotype, but I'm gonna be a little twitchy around Jeep Outback drivers.
Ice. What is it good for? Numero uno, Pinguino. Damn it. This looks like Zora's Fountain from Breath of the Wild. I like how they added the sound effects, the text from the promo art of 64.
this game is probably full of small touches I still haven't all acknowledged yet.
Penguin slide. What do you have to do to get into that cannon that's mounted on the car?
I think that might just be an obstacle. Like, I think it shoots at you.
I think I've gone in there at some point.
No, I think you went in the barrel.
Maybe.
I think it's the Donkey Kong barrel. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Ooh, I like the skybox. It's like a
Daytona. Let's fly away. I'm just picking on you.
It's okay, you're just playing the game.
I'm getting messages from Miyamoto telling me to do it.
I mean, am I gonna argue with Miyamoto?
That would be an awesome. That would be an awesome fucking schizo voice to have. It's fucking Miyamoto talking to you. But he's talking in like perfect English. Hello, it's me, Miyamoto. Stick your hand in the toaster. Mario wants you to do it.
Yeah. I don't know, Miyamoto-san. I think it's an endangerment to my health.
I want to drift for all eternity. Why was Yoshi a ghost? What did he have going on? Damn, this water looks great.
Yeah. I like how you can boost off it. Uh-oh. I might not live. Nope, I'm dead. I was in 5th.
Oh shit. The tricking is truly excessive. It's perhaps too much.
Yeah, I don't think spamming the tricks actually gives you more boost. Like off a single jump. It's supposed to be for like redirecting yourself.
Ah.
At least that's what I've heard. I haven't seen anyone break down the code yet.
That's beautiful. 4th.
Yeah, it's really interesting to I guess I'm not like the biggest battle royale guy, but when something tends to have battle royale in it, I don't know. I find it quite addicting.
I like Tetris 99. That was a good time.
Yeah, it was fun for a while. I do think Nintendo needs to bring back Mario 35. Like it makes no sense that they pulled that.
Yeah.
They could have made money, more money. I would have paid. I would have paid like, I don't know. I would have threw them like $10 or something to keep it up. Sure, that's like guaranteed like a million people would do the same.
I think that limited Mario shit was Nintendo's way of going crazy during COVID. Everyone went crazy in their own way. And that was Nintendo's 2020 moment.
Yeah.
Let's celebrate Mario's 35th anniversary by fucking pulling games off of the store shelf. Everyone loves that, right?
Yeah. Like, I could understand, like, okay, if you're gonna do, like, a limited physical release, that's fine. But why get rid of the literal download that doesn't cost you anything to keep up? It doesn't make any sense. Maybe, I guess you could argue it's because of the, because they were to come out with the N64 app, but, like, I don't know. People aren't basing their purchase off of Mario 64 being digitally available.
What a bizarre company.
Yeah. Really still waiting for them to re-release Galaxy 2. I'll just have to dust off the Wii.
I'm gonna have to try to play Galaxy again at some point.
Yeah, Galaxy wasn't my... I know a lot of Zoomers love Galaxy. A lot of Scott the Woz fans.
a lot of Woznian fellows. People of the Woznian persuasion.
Yeah. A lot of them will say Galaxy is their favorite game. I don't know. I kind of...
I can't imagine it having Galaxy as my favorite game.
I mean,
Nothing against you if it is, but... I don't know, it's just weird to me.
I mean, even... I'm like... there's some truth in what I'm saying, but also it is a bit because I know there's plenty of people my age that do really adore Galaxy, but I know there are millennials that like it. But I don't know. Galaxy felt like the point where Mario games were. I don't. There, it's kind of multiple things, but I think the main issue for me is really the level design.
I don't get it. Like it does. The level design makes no fucking sense to me. Because it goes from being Mario 3D World, and then you fucking you have to flip between. I don't know. I can't wrap my head around it.
Yeah, I mean, I can to an extent. I think some of it is the Wii itself. They wanted, I think they wanted levels to accommodate the new control scheme that they had. I think that's part of it. But then it's like, Mario games from that point would all keep, trying to articulate this. Mario games from that point would keep, like, I guess, making their levels like you mentioned 3D World, like 3D Land, 3D World took what Galaxy did. I think they brought to a more extreme, where it's like it's 2.5D Mario, which I just don't think 2.5D Mario's that fun. I at least think 3D World. I had some fun with 3D World when they re-released it on Switch because.
Well, I like it better than Galaxy.
I'd have to replay both games to see how I feel, but yeah, I just remember, like, I couldn't articulate it well at the time. I would probably still need to refresh my memory, but I remember when Galaxy came out just being disappointed, but I couldn't put my finger on why. I think part of it was just, like, because I was expecting 64-esque levels. I was expecting to explore more than I did, so...
Yeah, the thing that throws me off the most is like the transition between not even levels, but like the parts of the levels. Like I'm so used to Mario 64. Like if you need to go between this part and this part, just go. You know, there's no fucking. Why am I going to a specific launching point and fucking. I don't know. I get lost, and it makes me nauseous.
I don't know if I see. No, that's the thing. I don't know if my issue was ever that I got lost. I think my issue was that it felt like it was. I don't know. That just felt like the point where Mario games started spoon-feeding the player. I didn't like that.
I don't know. I have something about it just is not compatible with my brain. Like, something about it breaks my brain. It just feels like a whole bunch of fucking junk floating in space, which it's what it is, but
yeah, no, I'm more okay.
It doesn't register as like a level to me.
Yeah. No, it's definitely not my preferred style, but I can play it. Like, I'm more okay with abstract. I guess you can call it abstract level design, like stuff just floating in space. It's kind of like what the Crash Bandicoot games were to an extent. We're just jumping on things floating in the neither.
The neither.
The ether.
The neither.
The neither. I got my words mixed up.
I might have to get one of those motion sickness goggles in order to play that game.
You need one of those patches.
It's a mystery to me because no other game gives me motion sickness. But something about Galaxy, just the fucking. It's like I'm on King Kai's planet.
Can't handle the increase.
But
in
it's even
gravity.
smaller, and the way it wraps around. This
Yeah.
makes me sick.
Yeah, I also didn't like my opinion on Sunshine has waned a little. I can still definitely enjoy it, but the re-release, I think I had some issues with the re-release because it didn't have the analog. And if you take the analog, or it didn't have the analog triggers, and if you take the analog triggers away from that, it really the flood gimmick doesn't work that well. But I also just think I just think the whole progression system in that game, where you gotta beat all the stages to get to race Shadow Mario, aka Baby Bowser Jr. So I don't really like that system too much. Kind of makes, I like the whole aspect of the 3D Mario's being non-linear.
Yeah, I didn't have that much of a problem with the re-release. It was fine to me. I like the widescreen.
Yeah, no, I got through it just fine, but I'm like...
Yeah, I find Sunshine fun in spite of its really fucking janky-ass physics.
Yeah. I think for me, as far as like 3D Marios go, for me it's 64, Odyssey, Sunshine, and Galaxy. And the 3D World and Land games, I don't even put them in the same category. They're like, it's a different genre.
Odyssey was really good. It was better than Sunshine.
Yeah, no, Odyssey is definitely like, I remember when Nintendo said, yeah, this is like the sequel to 64.
Yeah, they have like a timeline. There's an official image. It's like casual 3D versus exploration 3D.
Yeah.
That's where the timeline splits.
Yeah, they weren't kidding. I think that's the closest they came to recapturing the 64 magic.
Yeah, I can't wait to replay it. I don't have the itch to do it yet, but it'll be fun.
Yeah. When you do, you'll be able to play it in 4K at 60, I think.
I'll drop down in fossil ruins and I'll have a city escape moment.
Yeah, Odyssey was great. I love all the movement options.
Yeah.
I think that's the same with 64. I just like I like the fidelity. Any game where it's like the movement feels really good, but like there's a high fidelity of movement and there's like a high skill ceiling to the things you can do.
Yeah.
It's good. That's the thing that's my main issue with Galaxy, honestly. I can get past the level design, but it's the movement just feels stiff. It's hard to really...
Yeah, that I'll definitely criticize like the 3D World games for. Being on just like an axis, a four-way axis is really kind of limiting to the fun you could have.
Yeah,
right?
at least with the 3D World, I'm a little more forgiving of it because I think the level design accommodates the control scheme more. Whereas with Galaxy,
Yeah,
I feel like,
definitely.
like
you're just doing the
Galaxy,
level, like you're not going anywhere. Whereas Galaxy, you're literally in space. You should be able to like have a better range of movement.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if they did like a Galaxy 3 and tried to do it good.
Actually, I haven't tried 2. Maybe skipping to 2 will solve my problem, and then I could do 1.
Yeah, I never played all the way through, but I do have it. I have Galaxy 2. I should play it just to see what it's like.
They haven't re-released it, I think, right? It's only on Wii CD, Wii DVD.
You can dust off the old Wii or the old Dolphin.
I love my modded Wii. I just wish RetroArch would be a little more stable. Because it comes with like PS1 pre-installed, but like none of the ISOs are booting. So I don't know. Maybe it's a Wii problem.
Maybe.
Maybe the Wii can't handle the pure power of the PS1.
Yeah, at least for PlayStation stuff, I have a backwards comp PS3. Now I have a proper one, not the.
Yeah, I have a stupid slim PS3. But also, I remember back when it came out, like a lot of it didn't emulate a lot of games well. I remember like Rayman, the first Rayman, the graphics would be all fucked up. And you would think it would be able to do a 2D game perfectly, but yeah, the George Foreman PS3.
Yeah, no, so if on the so it depends on the model, right?
Yeah.
The day one PS3 is actually like perfect.
Really?
It has, like,
for emulation?
Yeah, but there was a revision of the PS3 that came out afterwards, like a few months afterwards, that is sort of a hybrid. It has some PS2 hardware on it.
Oh, yes.
But it emulates, like, the Emotion engine, I think it emulates, right? So, like, the parts of the... So, like, there are certain graphics effects that just don't work. I remember trying it. That was the PS3, if you remember. I got rid of that one. Because that was the one... That was the one. I had, like, the in-between. So... That one, I tried playing Gran Turismo 3 on it, and there's like a point where like you could tell they didn't like test games on it because there's like I believe I got to the second or third track, and then the game would just like cut out to a gray screen. Like, it just didn't work. It was unplayable. So yeah, it may as well. You might as well just not have it, and then future PS3s just didn't have it at all. Unless you either hacked it or you were buying your games digitally. Yeah,
they gave up at some point.
Yeah. Which was fair because they wanted to make the console cheaper. I think it's a trade-off I understand, even though, Ken Kutaragi's vision was for it to be like the ultimate PS3. So he like pushed, the reason it's like it was expensive and it had all that in it is because he pushed for it.
The Switch 2 is selling really well.
I was gonna say, because I'm hearing they're not that difficult to get, but I guess they just, they stocked pretty well.
Yeah, I think they finally, like, fucking learned their lesson and just decided to make more.
Yeah.
Also, the US Switch 2 is the only one that has made in Vietnam parts. That's pretty amazing that they had enough time to anticipate all that bullshit.
Yeah, well,
and switch gears to Vietnam.
Yeah, not to get too political, but I think the tariffs...
No politique.
No
politique. No, I'm just kidding.
I think
on my show, this streamer has absolute power and can say whatever the fuck. But if a chatter decides to give their opinion, they'll be fucking obliterated and sent to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah. Gotcha. Don't worry, my takes are milquetoast anyway, but I was gonna say is I think the tariffs have already been a thing. They just got worse because, or it was attempted at least to be a tariff war. But even prior to that, like there were already tariffs. They were already anticipating making things in China is gonna be expensive. So let's not do that.
They hired Viet Cong to the factories to put together the Switch. If you try to open it, fucking sharpened bamboo sticks will come out and stab you.
Oh my god. Yeah, I just hope all I can hope for is that my my Switch 2 system was made ethically with organically sourced materials.
The same way there's a regulated amount of bug particles allowed to go into peanut butter. There's a certain maximum of child's fingers that could go into making your electronics.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Good stuff.
Yeah, this game's fun. Like, I know the term console sell, or like, console seller gets thrown around a lot. I don't know if any one game can really be that, let alone Mario Kart, but I mean, this is a pretty dang good kart. That's all I can say.
I appreciate that they didn't just make a Mario Kart 9 and just added more fucking tracks.
Yeah.
They really couldn't. They maxed
No.
out on content, really.
No, honestly, if you want that, I mean, 8 Deluxe is still there.
Yeah. I feel like that's a huge selling point of the Switch 2, is that Switch 1.
Yeah, your library is still there. I mean, that was the great thing about PS2. I remember when I got PS2, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
cool. I still have all my PS1 games still work. That's great. That was like the best backwards compatibility that I can recall.
Yeah.
PS1, PS2.
Yeah, really, all the best consoles have excellent backwards compatibility. The fucking the GBA, the PS2. They're like still sought after because of all the the thousands of fucking games in the library.
I'm a frozen cactus now.
I'm kind of glad now that they didn't make a Switch Pro. That I didn't waste my money on it.
Yeah, I think the Switch 2, I mean, I don't know how, maybe people just spread BS, but I think it was supposed to come out earlier, but, because of supply, that could not happen. But it was probably better that it was delayed, honestly. If that was the case. I don't know how true that is. Yeah, yeah, not to sound like a Nintendo bootlicker, but I think most people are okay with the console itself. It's just the main contention just seems to be the game prices, which I agree with, but I also think like I have more of an issue with game ownership, owning my games, not just the price itself. But that's a losing battle.
Yeah, game prices were stable for the longest time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't plan on getting many Switch 2 titles. I'm not getting any of the fucking upgrades and all that bullshit. If a game's available on like Switch 1, the Switch 1 version, and it's cheaper, I'll get the Switch 1 version. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of thinking the same.
And Switch 1, the library is probably going to keep expanding. All the limited run games are going to be Switch 1 for a good while, at least like a year.
Yeah.
I'm just going to, yeah, I'm still on the Switch 1 train. And if the hardware could give it a little boost, perfect. That's what I wanted.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that's what a lot of people are thinking too. Like, even people are like, yeah, the Switch 2 is great, but like, I'm probably just going to buy less games.
Yeah, definitely.
And the issue with that is, I think you're going to see, I mean, we would probably already say the AA games. You know, like the games that you used to buy back in the day weren't necessarily made with the biggest budget, but they also weren't indie titles. You know, your Activisions and your EAs made AA games. That's pretty much dead. If it wasn't dead before, it's dead now. Because people are going to have less money to buy games with. You know?
We'll
So
see.
It's like if I'm gonna...
That sounds fucking terrible. It sounds like we're all gonna be fucking wearing barrel suspenders, and we're gonna be on the sidewalk playing our Switch 2s, shitting into the sewer grates.
That's funny, but no, I mean, but no, think like we're already kind of there. Think about how many people on freaking welfare that have these $1,000 phones.
Yeah.
Like, isn't that crazy? Like,
yeah.
Huge discrepancy.
It's a strange time. We're both rich and fucking broke at the same time.
Yeah. I don't know exactly what point I was trying to make. I think I was gonna go into some rant about the wealth gap disparity, but
there'll be enough time in the future to get into that.
Yeah.
You could always come on my stream and use it as a soapbox. I don't mind.
Absolutely. Nah, I generally I just want a cart. I just want a grill.
The revolution will be streamed. At least I could be a fucking penguin and do flips. That's all I ever wanted. I don't ask for much. Look at these stupid flippers.
Let's see. Oh, I can warp to you. Cool.
Bastard found. The sound that Yoshi makes. Oh.
Yeah, take your order.
Hello, Yoshi. Oh.
Yeah, this is just one of those games that's fun to fuck with. You don't need a goal per se.
They should add like a DLC expansion to this where they add they make the world more detailed. They make it like GTA or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like they're one. I mean, you could drive a truck. You're like not far off from that. I know people are. I heard the joke like, who needs, you know, or like GTA 6 is already here. Look at it.
We could already RP.
Welcome to my Mario Kart RP server. We can all be Penguin.
I just realized they added like detailed suspension physics.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and if you
I could throw my ass in a circle.
if you mash like the jump button, you do like a little rock, like a back and forth. Here, I'm gonna. Ooh. Toad. I'm gonna take a pic. I want to capture the moment. Let's see.
Toad.
Let's see.
Me and my friends. Circa 2025. Everyone's here. Look at this fucking Yoshi. I wish Yoshi was real.
Yeah. I'm sure. I'm sure Miyamoto wishes that too. Yeah, this scenario is like reminds me of when I was like in my 20s and we would just hang out at Wendy's all the time, bothering the employees with our shenanigans.
Amazing.
Okie pokey. I think I don't know if you're gonna keep streaming, but I think I'm gonna head off.
All right, I'll figure out what I'm gonna do. Thank you.
No problem. Thanks for having me. I hope I live up to the Flea Bitten Twitch channel standards.
Yeah.
This again.
Fleabitten with an I as an L. .twitch.org/tv/team/vinesauce. All right.
No, we are not affiliated with
We are. We 100% are. I'm hacking I'm hacking Twitch and adding myself to the team page that is now defunct.
Oh yeah, right. It's like I guess we could just claim it, couldn't we? Because Vinny doesn't really.
Probably not.
All right, peace. I'll talk to you.
All right, thanks.
Later.
Adios. Disconnecting. How'd the call go? Tell us about your call experience. I will not vote, and I'm hitting don't show me again. Don't you ever speak to me again, Discord. Ever. Ever.